Hi friends, welcome back to another Behaving video. I ran into like a creative slump and I am back. So we are going to create, let's see if I can find it. We are going to make this little tuck that looks like a Polaroid. Now, I don't have a die, so this is how I interpreted it, and this is what it looks like. And I have another variation of this that I'm going to share in my big book of ideas. But I decided to use it as a tuck. You can have it clipped into your journal, have writing space on the back, stick it in a pocket. There's a lot of different things that you can do with it, but this is what we're going to make today. So I cut my base to be 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, and then I took my ruler and I came in at 1/4 inch. Now I already have a template here, so you can see like I was messing with spacing, and this was the one that looked the best to me. So it's worth the work in the beginning, and then you can have a template and then not have to do the measurements anymore. Just line up your edges and make your little circles. Okay, but I'm going to show you how I did it, and so you can make your own template. So 1/4 inch in on either side. And then what I did was I lined up my ruler on the inches side. Let me do it up here where you can see. And I spaced it out 3/8 of an inch. So I would come in, and you don't have to do the math in conversion. I'm going to give you a little. So let me just make sure you can see. So that's 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to make a lodge. So I know that's where I'm going to punch. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to make another line. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to make another line. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to make another line. 1, 2, 3. Another line. 1, 2, 3. Another line. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to keep doing that until you get to the end. And that's what you have. Right? And you do that on both sides. Because it's my template, I decided not to do it on both sides, and I just did it on one because I'm a little lazy like that. Now, what I did was I took my big, what size is this? Oh my gosh, 3/16. And then I would line up those lines at the crosshairs. So this little, where they meet, is in the center of this hole. And once I figured out where that was, I figured out where my setting was. So my setting is, if you count each line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the 6th line. Whatever that may be. And you're just going to go in and you're going to punch. Now my punch has been acting a little funny. I have to give it like a big squeeze. And it should help line up each one. Like I said, it's a little, now the base, this here keeps it leveled. So you just have to worry about putting it in the center. All right, and you're going to do that all the way across. Once you do that on both sides, you'll have a template. So now I'm going to line these up because my pages, this is not to the size that the final size that I decided. So I'm going to come in here, I'm going to line these up as best I can now. And then I'm just going to come in with my pencil, which that quickly I lost. And I'm just going to draw my holes. Now, that's not the size. This is the side. Template. Those were uneven. So here we go. Let me get rid of that. So once you get your first one done, you'll never have to do them again. And let me tell you, I did a lot of trial and error. I had quite a few. Until I got one that I was happy with. So I'm going to draw in my circles. And then I'm going to come in on the other side, line it up. And I'm going to draw my circles again. And that's it. So let me finish punching these out. I hope everyone is doing well. Loki is scheduled for his surgery. If you have not seen my previous video, but we are good to go. And he's actually hanging out with me in my craft room on his little couch. This is the only thing I hate about doing this repeated punches is that this paper gets stuck in there. Not fun, but worth it when you have your end result. So I hope everyone has had an amazing week. I'm sorry I've been a little AWOL the beginning part of this week. It was my birthday on Monday, and my family kept me entertained on Sunday because I do work Saturdays. And it was great. My husband did something for me on Sunday, and then my daughter on Monday, and then on and on and on, my boys. So it was an amazing birthday. And I normally take vacation on the week of my birthday, but because we took the pups on a doggy vacation, that was too soon for me to take another week. And I'm glad I didn't, because I'm going to save my last week for the year to care for him post-surgery. So I get 4 weeks vacation every year. I've been with my company, oh my gosh, 36 years now. It'll make 36 years in November. And yeah, I've earned my, long time ago, 4 weeks vacation. So I usually spread it out throughout the year. Take one in October, take one like the beginning of spring, and then maybe say 2 for the summer. But this year didn't work out that way. All right, so that's what I got, and I'm going to erase my pencil marks. Now, to line it on the inside, I still had these sheets from the Alter Composition that I had taken out and not used, but they were dyed, so that's what I'm going to use here. This is the side that I that I inked. And then we're just going to lightly decorate it. I can't wait to bring you the other variation of this when I do my book of ideas. So that'll be in there. And we're gonna line this up. Now I cut this piece of paper to be 2 1/4 by 3 7/8. I just wanted a nice little border around. Then I think I'm gonna put out some ephemera. And I think I want that there. And this is from the kit. I think I want that there with that there. And maybe I need something in that corner. So I think I'm just gonna add that there. For the most part, I inked everything. But, yeah, I have my hands on a lot of projects. I'm still working on my Bee Haven. And then we're doing the Book of Ideas. And then Miss Etta J. is sharing her easy ephemera ideas. So I've been following Miss Etta for quite some time, and I've recreated a few of hers, and then now I decided she needs a book of her own because I can't remember where I see stuff. So, and I like to give credit where credit is due. So she just launched, well, released one yesterday, which I did last night. So yeah, lots and lots of ideas floating around. A lot of inspiration is happening everywhere. I think I want this a little bit off. Yeah. All right. Not sure if I want a word right now, but not everything has to have a word. But there it is. I'm gonna come in and ink just the edges, and then we'll figure out where to put it. So if you want to use it as a journaling card, you can cut 2 of these, put it on the back. I mean, that's good enough for someone to write, but if you wanted the lines, you can definitely add some paper. If you wanted contrast, you can add some paper. Where's my book? So I added that one there. So we're gonna jump into the third. And let's see if we can find a nice spot. So I have that one. That's a writing page. I don't want to touch that. There's something there. Something there. Nothing else in the back, so we'll just add it here. And then I'm just gonna glue it on 3 sides. You can totally make this a pocket on something, but we're just gonna make it a tuck. I'm gonna bring it close to the edge, but not on the edge. And that is it. There is your tuck. Something a little different, but functional. I love it. I think it's cute. Polaroids. Can't go wrong with Polaroids. So there it is. I did 2 already to add into the big book of ideas. So I have these 2. I'm going to make one more to add into it. And then if someone is interested, I'll just reference this video and they can learn how to make it. Or I'll just recap it real quick and then I'll do the variation. So be sure to give me a follow so you don't miss out on any ephemera book of ideas kind of videos. And as always, thanks for watching. If you're interested in this kit, it is in my Ko-fi shop, as well as the freebies. I have the folio and I have the tag flip. And thanks for watching. Have an amazing day. Trying to find my rhythm again. And I'll see you at the next video. Take care now. Bye.